Thank you so much, moderator, and good afternoon, the two guests of honors, Mr. Abul Hassan Chowdhury and Ambassador Mustafa Osman Turan. So I think that the answer to your question, your question is long and the answer could be very short. And just, I can answer in one sentence, basically. But I really would like to use this opportunity to share with you a little bit more from, not only from UNDP as an institution, but also on my own personal capacity as a Vietnamese national. So, and also very much on behalf of Mr. Sudutom Mukherjee. I think that many of you know him. He heard about his name. He's a UNDP resident representative. Unfortunately, he cannot be here today because he's traveling to an important event. But if he is here, if he was here, what he would say? He would tell us about a story, what he calls is an airline etiquette. So he mentioned that in India 20 years ago or 30 years ago, when the country developed, people have more money and people are economically able to buy the air ticket. Therefore, people were able to travel. But when people got onto the plane, people don't know how to behave. So you would stand off, when the plane landed, and you would hit, push each other and to get to the front of this. That is the airline etiquette that he would have been saying. Meaning, what does it mean? It means that when we talk about Bangladesh graduation, we, as Dr. Hassan Mansoor just said, and many other speakers have already said, we will get there if we want. And the previous speaker is saying that it's not about the capacity, whether we can or we cannot. It's about the change in mindset, the mentality. So moving the country toward that graduation and to become a different level, a class of countries is possible. But changing the mindset, the mentality is really taking time. And therefore, as our moderator said, we have to look beyond trade, beyond economic consideration, to look at culture, social, and everything else. So that is my first point I would like to share. My second point is that about 20 years ago, when I was still with the UNDP in Vietnam, we went through exactly this period. We discuss about how to become the middle income country, avoid the MIC trap. We have discussed exactly this 20 years ago. And I have just felt that there's just so much in this world that we can bring as a UNDP and as a development partner, we can bring to the table to work with you, the government, the stakeholders, all and everyone, to work to have the country to move forward. There's such a lot of wells of knowledge and of wisdom as here. And around this table, I think that there are more doctors and more professors than the normal people. So we do have the knowledge. But again, come back to whether we want to get it, whether we want to move beyond or we want to keep, whether we want to brand Bangladesh as a country of transformation or as a country of victim of climate change, victim of all this kind of victim. We don't want this. We want to brand our Bangladesh to become a country that can lead the ways. There's so many other LDC that will look at you, learn from you, as you said. And then that links to the reason why UNDP and development partners want to have you, because Bangladesh's success or failure will be a hub for other countries to learn from. Therefore, we are very much interested in. Yeah, but if you are to answer your question, we have the mechanics is there, the knowledge is there, the what is there, but if we don't have the government to request the development partner, or as our Dr. Mohamed Abdul Masid was talking about the Paris Declaration, this is a government leadership and national ownership. If we cannot supply our support, we have to wait for the government to ask us to support. That's the demand driven. And unless the government asks us, it's very difficult for UNDP and development partner to help you. So I come back to Bangladesh is unique in this LDC graduation. And that uniqueness can be either challenge or an opportunity for the world. So my last point, because I know that there was not much time left.
1 minute.
1 minute, okay. So what do I want to say here? Is what I really want to leave with you is that everything we do. This morning, there's a speaker talk about the change in Nguyen and in Dhaka and what happens in Khulna and Rangpur and everything else. For us, the development partner and the UN, we've cared so much about the principle of leaving no one behind. So everything, the economic growth, everything that you do here will have to benefit everyone. So that's my last point I would like to leave with you. And I very much look forward to, on behalf of UNDP, United Nations, and our development partners, we are here to join your journey, to be your companion, and please do, reach out to us, and we will be very happy to be with you on that very important journey. So thank you so much for giving me the floor. Again, Sudipto is not here, but if he's here, he would be very much more eloquent, to share with you what we think. So thank you so much.
Thank you.